Hello and welcome back to Samo Diecast. My name is Ron. Well, I received the on the progressive build that Mark started us off on, Matchbox Mark, and it went to Cole over at Kuda's Diecast, and he did his part, and then it went to Opa, and he turned it from a little Countryman wagon into a Countryman pickup and painted it, did some detail work on it, and now it's my turn. So my task is to finish this little project, and work has kind of gotten in the way here recently, and so I haven't been able to work on it quite as much as I wanted. So we're going to get started on this, and we're going to detail it out and wrap up Matchbox Mark's progressive build. So Mark, Cole, Opa, stay tuned, and everybody else, and we'll see what I can do for this little car. Stay tuned, everybody. Okay, let's do a quick review of what we've got here. As you can see, Opa shot at a really nice shade of green. Cut the back off of it and made it into a nice little pickup. Got a back window in it. Nice, Opa. Made an antenna and using a little flame and a little tension. Got the nice jeweled headlights in it, so we're in good shape there. He's already buffed up and cleaned the windshield, and looks like dipped it in Pledge or Gauzy, whichever he uses. And we got our interior. He painted it and detailed the steering wheel. So everything's in really good shape. He's even detailed the base and painted it. Looks like he cleaned up and polished those hubs pretty good. Whoops, go ahead and break it. All right, well, let's move on and get rolling with this. Stay tuned, everybody. And here's a quick look back at what I received from Opa. A little former station wagon, now a pickup. And let's go ahead and get to the reveal and see how this turned out. Stay tuned. And here is the completed Corgi Austin Mini Sportsman that has become a pickup. And this is the wrap-up for it. First of all, I would like to apologize to Opa for mucking up his beautiful paint job. But you see, this little Austin is owned by a gentleman farmer by the name of Ian, who lives in on a farm in North Yorkshire, just outside of Pickering. He lives there with his wife Agatha, who prefers to be called Aggie. And Ian, he's a gentleman farmer, as I said, and he raises a few dairy cows. He also has a few head of sheep, and he has a field or two of corn and barley, because after all, we have to have beer. So this is the main vehicle that they have for transportation and work on the farm. And if any of you get near any farmland, you know that the fields are quite often muddy, as are the roads, and farm vehicles are work vehicles. So every time you get a little spot of dirt on them, you don't rush in and take the hose and clean them off. At least I never did. When I would help my uncle, my great uncle, and my uncle on their farms, vehicle cleanliness was way down the list from vehicle dependability. So anyway, even when Ian makes his bi-weekly trip into Pickering to stop by the Bay Horse, which is a pub for those of you not from the UK, and have a pint or two with his mates and catch up, hear the gossip, maybe make up some stories. If you never have the opportunity to spend an evening or two in an English pub, you are losing out on a world of interesting activities. I was fortunate to about 20 years ago to spend some time in the UK, but I was more up around St. Helens, Liverpool, Manchester, in that area. But anyway, there were plenty of pubs to go to. Went into one that the name totally escapes me, but it was apparently the oldest continuing operating pub in the region, and I can only say that was a fascinating building. When you can walk up to the step, which is a big block of limestone or sandstone, and see where the foot traffic has worn grooves in it for a few hundred years. And then when you walk through the door and you see these beautiful floors, which also have grooves wore into them, and you can tell where everybody went over the years. Anyway, as I said, this is we'll leave Ian for a moment. He and Aggie have important business to do. So this is the wrap-up for the progressive build that was suggested by Matchbox Mark. And he had this little Corgi, and if you have seen or have not seen Opa's video or Cole's video, you need to go check those out. Opa did a lot of work on this little car, which is why I'm apologizing. He cut the back off of it and made it into a pickup, and the back, we only had one back door, so he made a tailgate, and I took that beautiful work that he did and totally grunged it to daylight. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have the opportunity, or take the opportunity, to go and check out the Matchbox Mark's video, the Cole's video at Kuda's Diecast Customs, and Opa's video at Opa's Diecast Customs and Restoration. And give them a look and see how this progressed. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please do, and share with your friends. And I will see you in the next.